Persona 5! The Royale version. Yeah. File finished loading. So, welcome back to Persona 5. In today's episode, hopefully something will happen. I mean, last time, stuff was really starting to pick up, so maybe this time around, stuff will continue to be picked up.
Well then.
I don't know what to say here. Funny comedic jab. Hey, would you look at that?
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Man, everyone hates the Phantom Thieves. To be honest, same.
Okay, quiet down.
The police are here at school, so be sure to not get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. And there was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police aren't Susan. They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They've gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see right through any lies you might try telling. I know! In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. For real?
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... you two will go together. Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
So yeah, I guess things really are picking up the pace.
Take a seat.
Hello, overbearing detective.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Thank you, nice detective.
Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation.
Yes.
It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
Sick nasty.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Is that really true?
We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up. I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Which one? Seems normal to me.
Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals. I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
No, it's because of the strange black thing that was in Okumura's palace that killed him. I guess it's a person, but saying he's a black person would be sounding... Wait, I just said it. Damn it!
That's not true, Mako-chan.
Mako.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. And now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names.
That means we need to stop talking to the cat.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is. I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole. We were so popular too.
I blame the SIU director.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away. As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Oh, cool.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff.
But what about all the time I could be using to hang out with Akechi?
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
Time to feed
Nice.
the plant.
Nice.
Ah, okay. Looks like it is not time to feed the plants.
Hey,
Time to clean.
well then.
Let us begin.
Oh.
My kindness will never improve.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
What do you want?
Do you know this one?
Now tell me the total count of each column in the magic square. Oh, this is Sudoku, or however I'm supposed to pronounce it. So 3 would go somewhere. So we're missing 3 5. 2 and 1, I think. So 1 plus 9 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10, that's 20. 3 plus 7 is 10, that's 30. I'm gonna go with 30. Or wait, maybe no. I could be wrong. Because each column probably adds up to something, yeah? I'd intrude what's 9 plus 10. Actually, wait, no, it could definitely be 15.
This is it.
Correct.
I am so fucking smart. Just the most intelligent. Who dares? So, what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor? Ooh, right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come and do a panel, right? Festival dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once class is over. Ah, that's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up, so did you find anything, Aru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. I'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
Yes, we do.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi.
Ooh!
This one too. Akechi.
I voted for
They're mostly the
Akechi.
same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
Go Gadget Akechi.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Just relax, Ryuji.
Aren't you taking this a little too lightly?
Yes.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
Woo!
What? Akechi?
I'm so happy.
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Goro
It's because
Akechi.
of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
And good for him, to be honest.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
We do.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
That's nice.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
Goro Akechi!
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but
I don't trust her.
even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey,
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just.
Good job,
However,
Akechi.
I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
Thank you,
There are still
Akechi.
many questions to be answered
Very
here.
cool.
It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Okay, I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? You even having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with any ideas myself. It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
Let them come! Bring them on!
I can't let you get away with that, you know. You're sure you're not getting involved in anything? Well, fine.
Ooh? There's lots to do here at the shop. Can you help me out? You free today? Okay, hurry up. It's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it'll make my job easier if the cops have their attentions elsewhere, you know? So, you here because you saw my message, right? In that case, do some work around the shop. That should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you, huh?
Good.
Alright, go drop a bag off for Karu.
See ya.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
Goro
I'm
Akechi.
considering asking Akechi-kun.
Yes!
For real?
For real?
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Ooh.
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Finally something smart coming out of Makoto's mouth.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi?
Should be fine. It'll be great
Okay,
even.
then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I do. Actually, I do.
For real?
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
I am!
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
Bring on the King Dick!
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
That
Wait a
sounds
sec.
like a catchy.
Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep
I don't
trying.
know.
Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
Oh, as a source of intel, not for the... Okay.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
I'm stupid. Drinking stupid juice this morning, it seems. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Oh? Go right away. Nothing better to do, so... So I made some more progress with the ADP case. Sit down and I can tell you all about it. Hang out with her.
Yes.
Yes, please, go ahead.
The thing is...
So, I got all the members of the ADP together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe that I was saying what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
It's just...
However, it seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talks with a lawyer right now, though we're going to get refunds and outpayment care for all of them. I'm going to give back all the money I made from selling holy stones too. It's the least I can do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth. Is it money? Yes! My money back! Maiden, I'm so happy to see you.
What?
What are you all doing here? That apology you gave us was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
No.
None of that was made up. As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. The promise of great future, the power of the holy stones, and the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money even through times of financial crisis? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible the ADP scheme was. That's why I had to come forward. No, that can't be true. Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? I really don't understand what's happening. Shut your mouth! Please stop this. He's nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're going to get upset with anyone, it should be with me. But, Maiden, this can't be happening. No, we must continue to place our trust in her. Please, Maiden, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we will be fated to drown in sorrow. Look, the only way you can change that is with your own convictions. Neither I nor one of those worthless stones will be able to help you. But then how are we supposed to avoid our fate? Our fated misery? No, a curse is upon us. Maiden, please. Oh, will you shut your traps? Y'all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Whether you're gonna be miserable or not, it's all on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine power mumbo jumbo to be changing your fate. Y'all got the strength in yourselves. Fortune telling can't hold a candle to honest to good willpower. And heck, even if there's bad now, it'll all be fine as long as you keep your heads up. Oh, I'm sorry about that. All this stress caused me to lap into my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. My heart? It may not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by all those seminars and donations. And I'm partially to blame for that. But that's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Maiden. No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifumi, the fortune teller who guides fate. I wonder if Yodaka-san and the others will be okay. I know how they feel, though. They want to cling onto the holy stones just as I clung to my role as the maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates. It's all in the past now. You're right. I need to step forward into the future and help those I harmed. No matter how many times I have to try, I will talk to them until they understand. Then, and when they realize the difficult truth, I'll be able to help them recover. Back in my village, people called me a monster. Here they revered me as the maiden. Even now, my heart continues to wander, yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not the monster, just Chihaya. Thank you.
All right.
By the way, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. So, it's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you came to see me? It's not... Is it... I should choose my words carefully. Why do you come here? I like having my fortune read. Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious.
But...
No worries. Please, come have your fortunes read as often as you'd like. After all, we'll forever be joined in our quest to oppose fate.
Well then.
Anyway, I should be going.
Until next time.
I think I chose my words very carefully there. Hooray for polygamy! Oh no, I used the wrong word. That's for multiple wives. What's the term for just... Oh, platonic! Fuck, I'm stupid, aren't I? Well, hooray for platonic relationships then. Damn it. Man, I ruined my joke just because I don't know how English works. But then yet again, I don't think...
Good morning.
What do you want?
Well...
What do you mean?
No.
Oh yeah, it is. Alright. Still mad. Polygamy. Platonic.
Hey.
Me. Don't care. I wonder if any of the snoring is caught on mic.
Yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sound too crazy to be true now that we've gotten so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's no reason for this. Phenomena has a name too. Oh,
How about you?
damn it. I can't read, nor do I know how English works. From a psychological standpoint, what is the key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
Oh, our grades are out. Damn, I'm dead. All right, I finished with a little higher than average score.
Yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Charm. Wait, why does that go to charm instead of... Oh, I don't know. Knowledge. Why do you skip the phone messaging? Because I don't care. I can't see!
Welcome home.
Woo! Honey, I'm home!
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that
Pitbull!
our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me.
I remember a wise man once said that if you ever leave your house, be sure to have a gun with you, just in case you see a politician.
The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Shut up.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
feel like I met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, moron. You're obstructing business.
Oh yeah, that too.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
What about the Emperor?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
I'm glad you see it that way.
That reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
Sick nasty, my guy.
Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Same here, Akechi. Always a pleasure. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? You'd be surprised. Woo! I heard. What am I agreeing to? I don't care. Whoa! The shogi player! I'm a wanderer. I roam around her.
I look forward to it.
Throw him in the slammer!
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Why is Futaba and Yusuke here?
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all.
Who are these people in the maid outfits?
Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Well, in American schools, we shoot people, but I'm not sure that's allowed in Japan.
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
We need to stay on our toes.
I know that.
There's a possibility that both your names have come up during the course of the investigation.
Me?
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
What the hell?
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who's she?
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home.
What the fuck?
May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
I don't. This is why I avoided Operation Maid Watch. This is why we don't hang out with Mishima.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
Good for him.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Or he's here for shits and giggles.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
Or maybe he'll finally confess his love for me.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
I'm gonna kill you if that happens. Hell no!
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite...
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red.
Oh! Russian roulette.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Yup, spin the gun, shoot yourself.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Akechi!
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
You okay, mate?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
The spicy thing messed up his proposal to me.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
No, we're screwed. He knows, but I don't mind.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
How nice of you, Haru.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I'm surprised you don't despise us after your father died.
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh?
Wait. Yusuke's missing. What?
Let's head back.
Wait, no, wait. Are we going after Yusuke or are we just abandoning him?
Yes, I.
Quite. Oh. Everyone gets a therapy except Yusuke's being more Yusuke-y. But I simply do not care. No one got any special treatment.
Well then.
I skipped everyone's thing. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So was he there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you seriously still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to my dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Photo time! Man. Alright. I do not care. But that might just be the thumbnail. You know how it is. Thieves' Den. I have not walked in there ever since I saw Jose for the first time. I guess that small child was Jose. Anyway, it's time to clean.
Well then.
Oh.
Still, kindness is at level 3. I like how proficiency got maxed before kindness was put at level 4. Shut the site down! Support went to shit, Lamau.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative...
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Comedy.
How much do you think he knows?
A lot.
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
I'm going with the former.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
He's not bluffing.
Pipe down.
He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
I think he entered Okumura's palace, though.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Uh-oh.
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
No one uses that
I
anymore.
want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Ping.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
Huh, cool. Sick
That's
nasty,
gotta
in
be
fact.
shocked.
I have video footage too.
Sick
please.
nasty,
Let's
Akechi.
not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Which world?
Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me?
Yes.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Congrats. That's right.
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case, but to think it would end up like this.
How unfortunate.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well,
How can you be so sure?
because I saw another. The real culprit.
Oh?
For real?
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all.
He.
Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too.
He, which means my theory is invalid.
That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders.
Yes.
However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
Can we stop the one guy before you turn us in?
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
Damn, that's cold.
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
Go on.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then we're dead!
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
It's a deal. Blackmail means we'd get nothing.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct?
Yes.
The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Oh no.
Make it up?
They do that? Well, yeah, they do that.
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
Sounds about right.
We haven't killed anyone, though!
That sounds like an us problem.
And we're still going to be arrested?
Yes.
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions.
See, it's a deal.
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
Sure.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Let me think it over.
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Well, there's no yes option, so...
Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Huh?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi. Was that really our best course of action?
No.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
I think it went out well.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
Yes.
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
I don't.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thief.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
We're screwed!
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody. Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home. Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Okay, fine.
It seems like it's already begun.
Where's the music?
Let's get in there, Senpai.
No.
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down!
No. It's showtime!
Hey.
Wow, so fun, so quirky, so cool. No. Yeah. No.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
Yeah, I could tell from how much I didn't want to watch that cutscene.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
Ping.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Leave.
I will. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
Gotta head home. Who dares? The post-festival part. Oh, great. I get okay. No choice in the matter. Dan, yeah, congrats.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Don't care. It'll be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
No.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
No one likes it.
I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Congrats.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
It's 'cause you're cute.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Uh-oh.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
Wow. What great post-festival MC we have.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Well...
Do you have a boyfriend?
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Wait!
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about!
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop?
Hot scoop.
But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting!
Boo. Alright.
The post-festival party is finally over.
Yep, I hope you had fun.
It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me.
Yeah, save.
You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Yeah, and in the new game plus playthrough, I'm gonna wear nothing but pajamas.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future.
Sure.
As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Yeah.
Here, I'd like you to have this.
Ooh, SP items.
Bought it earlier.
Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Throw him in the slammer.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Fair.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. everything is proceeding as planned.
Kill the bastard.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
Oh.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was gonna go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then, there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game?
Yes.
You know what people call them? Criminals.
I bought this for like 30 bucks.
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
I am the danger!
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
What?
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Hey.
He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them?
Yes!
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Yes! Believe what you want.
Are you serious? You really are a phantom thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a phantom thief for the last 6 months?
More like 5.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too.
We're all screwed. Congratulations.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
I wish we could.
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids, and I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
Like every other Redditor out there. That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Thank you, Sojiro.
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
Fair.
We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
Yes.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
We're all screwed. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! What are... Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if he wasn't okay. I had been feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally? I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a second. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Why are you still here?
Hey!
Fine.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, fine.
Well then.
Nighty night. Me. We're going all the way down to 0.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Oh.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves, and it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now.
Great.
The reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
No, it's Persona 5 Royale.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
I've been announcing the name of the game ever since, I want to say episode 20.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of how President Okumura ranked first, the fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too, considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
That's why we shouldn't listen to people.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Oh, hey, look, the downfall of the group.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji, taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
I didn't.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it!
I blame the rest of you.
I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
No.
Should we end this now?
Kill ourselves?
I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Well, we accept Akechi's offer, obviously. Ping.
Hey, it's me.
What do you want?
About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can... Things will turn around, man.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Who now? Got a message from Akechi. He wants to gather Beck. Okay. We'll manage. It's Akechi time!
Okay.
I leave? Cool. How far can I leave?
Hey!
Cool. Can I read?
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
I wonder if all these stats will carry into New Game Plus. Oh, how far they've fallen.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing.
All these shitty politicians, and now, just now, does one seem to be coming to the limelight, huh? Well, guess that's just how it is.
He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Donald Trump.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
Kill! Maim!
But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Sure, mate.
Quit effing around.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you were at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
Good job, Mr. Detective.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
Oh?
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking
Please.
of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Oh, perfect.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
She didn't act any differently in the flash forwards,
What if
though.
I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Yes.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
Yeah.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed.
Oh.
I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
That's why I like you, Akechi.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
That's the best form of justice.
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
Batman on his way to beat the shit out of a 12-year-old child, he was disturbing the peace.
There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Smart.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
Smart.
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because he's a great, upstanding
Because of
guy.
sickening human beings.
That too.
Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
It's not a bad deal.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
We'll just start up a new organization under a different name.
I'm okay.
Or we won't go public at all.
I never brought it up until now. But the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves, because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because she's a moron.
It was too selfish of a reason.
That too.
Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Then let's go!
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
Damn it!
I see. That's unfortunate.
I'm feeling rather vulgar this episode.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
We're going after her sister!
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped.
All blind to such
Regardless,
a simple
it all
idea.
starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
It won't. TikTok. Alright.
A palace? In me?
Yes.
Not only that, Goro Akechi?
Goro
Then
Akechi.
the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Yes, he's Akechi.
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
Congratulations, you figured it out.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Yes. That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility.
Yes.
No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Just don't go dying on me, alright? He looks so happy. What?
You need to keep your focus.
I'm trying.
It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those
I can
words
only
normally
assume.
hint at the existence of a traitor.
No.
However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
I blame whatever her name is.
It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point, no. Most likely from the start.
You are a mere
I
puppet.
was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later.
Yes.
Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if
Yes.
that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sei is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond with Sei is growing deeper. How am I supposed to pronounce that? I'm gonna go with Sei, but...
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions.
Yes.
I don't believe your story yet.
Yes.
There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me?
You can't
What
tell?
happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest?
You'll figure that out next time on Game Grumps.
Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
No!
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else? Don't, please, no.
I thought you'd like that. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
What the hell? I mean, deleted by admin. Those flashes of light, are those gaps in memory? I wonder, because, I mean, at the end of the day, don't care. After school. Oh.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Huh, like any other
Let's
courthouse
hurry up and get
existing.
started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Uh-oh.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
What the hell?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
Futaba, stop wasting our time!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually a... well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
Coliseum? Ah!
It'd be unbearable to be put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Uh-oh.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Why is Morgana already?
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Onward. Huh.
The courthouse is a casino.
And we're in our normal clothes.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else at?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
How about Crow?
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
God, I'm so fucking smart.
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
Do you have a moment? Oh? That settles it.
All right. The boys are together, but I am going to... All right, next time.
Just add this.
Goodbye.